Okay, so I'm gonna go on memory here. Um, anyway, so simple interest. This is your formula. Interest is equal to principal times the rate times the time. Your compound interest formula is your total amount earned is equal to your principal times 1 plus the rate of interest raised to the time as an exponent. Make sure you're going to use your graphing calculator for this so you can put in time as an exponent. Make sure you always have time in years. If they ever give you time in months, you'll need to divide that by 12 so that you can turn that into years, okay? Also, I think the word problem was that some person made a deposit for $10,000, and I think it was at a 5% interest rate. Always remember that you want to turn your interest rate into a decimal, which means you move that 2 places over to the left, so you'll end up using 0.05 for your interest rate. So this table, it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. The only thing that's different is that you're going to do a simple interest portion of it, and you will do a compound interest portion of it. So if we take our formula for simple interest, we have the principal, which is your $10,000. So it'll be 10,000 times your rate, which was 0.05, times the time in years. And in this table, they give you 3 different years to look at. So the first one will be 5. Whenever you put all of this into your calculator, it doesn't matter what order you put it in because they're all being multiplied, so it doesn't change the outcome of the product. Okay, so I believe that one was $3,000 whenever you got finished multiplying that. That's just the interest, though. Okay, this formula only gives you the interest, and that's what the table is actually asking you for. With your compound formula, you have the 10,000 as your principal, and then you have the 1 and plus the rate, which is 0.05. And then your time in years is an exponent. Okay, so this formula is really different than the simple interest formula because once you do all of these calculations here, it gives you the total that you have at that time. It doesn't give you just the interest. It gives you your interest plus what you already had in the bank. So after you do this calculation, I believe you get this number here, $13,382.26. I actually think it's like 2559, so that will round that up to 26. So this is what, like if you went to the bank and you said, hey, I want to get my money out, you literally put in 10,000, but now you're getting 13 out. So if you want to know what you earned in interest, you'll need to subtract that $10,000 that you actually deposited in first to get the interest that you earned, which is $3,382.26. So you'll follow this throughout the whole table here. Okay, the only thing that will change in the formula here will be your years. Okay, so now you need to do it for 15 years and then for 30 years. And then the same will hold true for this formula. Your exponent will change to 15 and to 30 over here. Just make sure whenever you're finding out what your interest is that you subtract the amount of the deposit that you actually put into the bank. Okay, so on that next page, I think it's the second table, it looks exactly like this one, except for the only thing that's changed is instead of doing years here, they actually give you different rates to look at. I think it's 1%. I'm not sure, maybe 5% and 10%, but make sure that you change that to a decimal and use a decimal as your rate, okay? I hope this helps. Have a good day, and did you guys get the news that the school is going to be taking out the option for remote learning. And your options are to do an online public school somewhere else, to check back into school, or do homeschooling at your own choosing. So just wanted to let you know that. I hope you have a good day. I will be out of the classroom today, so I may not be able to get to my email. All right, have a good day.